Today we are welcome. We are so happy we have a guest, a very honored guest that who has amejenga wase wengi hapa mtaani hapa Kayole. Like even to my own co-host Brian. He's a student alimfunza. You remember guys in the episode 1 yenye tuliongelea where Brian was learning basketball barefoot and then they reached to the upper court akapatana with a coach called Julian. Today we are honored to have him around and I'm so happy that he's here. He has sacrificed his time to come and meet us here to the episode and we talk about him. I'm so happy to meet him today. He's going to talk to us about the projects he's having and the goals he's going to accomplish. His goals he's having according to basketball and the kind of wale watu nisonyame amefunza hapa hivi Kayole pia, si ndio? Sindio?
Ni kweli manzi. Kwa Julian hapa sisi manzi. Chronicles Sabake manzi.
Yeah, we're happy.
Big up manzi kwa Julian manzi. Amekocha wase wengi hapa hivi Islando, Far East. Na amegurisha wase wengi na amemeka big statement hapa Kayole sasa sudanganya. Yani superstar, yani legend. Na tunamrespect manzi.
Yeah,
akora sisi hapa leo kwa Chronicles Sabake.
Even anatupata a brief history of how he met my co-host the day he met him. I know he was a young boy. He is a mature man. Hata alikuwa amemaliza his college education, at least somebody he was having an aspirations. So today we are having a moment to share. He is going to share us his thoughts of how he started it. Now before even he started it, how he grew up and the love of the basketball. So we are giving a moment to welcome our brother and our honored guest, Coach Julian.
Yo.
Julian. So for now, we are just going to dig into the first question. So Coach Julian, so we are just asking as you are people who will get to know you. So how was your first love experience here basketball yako when you were growing up? Like the time I know, like I now love this game, I want to be in part of this game and I want to grow up with this game up to now. Like that first level experience yako.
That's a wrong question to the right person. Actually, I was forced to play basketball.
You were forced? You didn't go there willingly?
I was forced to play basketball.
All right.
Yeah, so this is the first time I'm going to high school. I know I'm tall among my peers and the deputy principal who is the coach of the school team.
Okay, so
sees me.
Can I just give you a pause kidogo?
Yeah.
You're talking about the deputy school principal. That means you learned the basketball in high school?
Yeah. My first experience basketball.
Which year were you?
I was in Form 1.
Form 1?
Yeah.
So was it the height or?
Yeah, it was the height.
It was the height that made the school be interested in you.
The administrator be interested in me.
Okay,
I think it was the height, but maybe it was also the instinct.
Okay.
As a coach, as a mentor. Yeah. So usually, it always comes. I've met players who are short. I've met players who don't look like playing basketball, but eventually you just see you have an instinct that this guy can play basketball. So the deputy principal was, of course, a disciplinarian. So I was like, what have I done? I'm like, hey, young boy, come here. What's your name? So I said, hey, this is my name. Yeah. What do you do? Where do you come from? Like, I want to see you at the basketball court today. It was a command.
It was a command, not a request.
It wasn't a request. So I was like, okay. So being a young man, a young boy in high school, and I was like, that's the deputy principal. I followed the order. I went to the court. And of course, it wasn't welcoming, as many of the people have already.
Yeah, you have to be nervous because it's your first time. You don't know anything.
You've never played this game.
I've never played this game.
Yeah, true.
I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I've never played basketball before. So I'm there, and I'm like, He never turned up for a training session.
He did come. He just ordered you to be there. Then
it was an order.
He didn't show up.
Like military. And I think this is one of the things that has been part of my coaching philosophy. I'm a military coach. I always demand a lot from my players. I think that is the first thing that I got.
It's an instinct that just comes to mind.
So I came. I went. We trained. We played. There are guys who are looking at you like you Form 1. Huyu fresh amekuja rada yake ni gani. So the journey went on, and then eventually it wasn't the basketball season, unfortunately. So
was it the time that they called you to be in the basketball? I know back then.
Yeah.
You know in high school there used to be 3 different styles. Like for term 1, they used to put some specific disciplines such as term 1 basketball. Unapata ni basketball, hockey, which other sports were you? Rugby.
Yeah.
So term 2 tuna handball, soccer.
Yeah.
So
athletics. So
the time. So my question is the time like unapata like the principal was like you be showing up to this like that moment.
Yes.
Was it like the first time, the second time?
It was second time.
So that time it was like basketball was not even thought of like being participating in the time.
It was in the season.
Wow.
But then since it was an order, I followed, and I think I've never regretted to date.
Wow. So that was just the love experience.
That is the first experience.
You mean the principal introduced you to something you didn't even know that was going to be a goal of you?
Yes.
Goal for you.
Deputy principal.
What was the name? What was the name? Back. All right. So you have been saying that you have been telling us, Coach Julian, that ulisoma Kimlili Boys. And it's so surprising that you don't realize kumbe the guy Mike our guest who was here in the second episode was a student to our third guest here with Coach Julian. So Coach Julian, you are happy that you are at least trying to tell us about the experience. So how was it anyway? You were with Mike.
I wasn't with Mike. I coached Mike. Actually.
So by that time, you had already finished high school, or you were just in school?
I had already finished high school. I was hustling. Just before I went to campus, and my interest fell into coaching.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Besides that, let's just go back to where you were. So you were back in school.
Yeah, in high school. My experience in high school was that is the best moment, and I've always inspired my players to enjoy their high school life. Okay. In basketball team, anywhere you're playing, you're in high school, enjoy it. That is the best moment. You'll create the best memories. You'll have the best teammates. You'll have the people, contact that will always come through for you. So innocently I went. Of course it wasn't easy. By the time I was getting the basics, getting the tactics, getting to know how to play basketball, I was now joining Form 4.
Okay, so okay, just a question just before you continue. You've mentioned to us that you learned basketball ukikwa high school. So that means you were introduced to basketball when you were in Kimilili Boys. Is that right?
Yeah, that is 1999 actually.
Is
1998 I was in Form 1, Term 2. 1998 Term 2.
Because so he's mentioning that the term is being taught basketball. That is the time when basketball is not being participated in.
It's off season. So it's optional. You can go.
So who was your coach?
Mr. Umawere coached me. Big up to Mr. Umawere. And the person who really mentored me and who really made me admire basketball in high school was Mr. Wanyama. Mr. Wanyama was my high school. Actually he came when I was in Form 2 going Form 3. And he was my mathematics teacher. These are where you're getting, and I left primary with a very negative attitude towards mathematics. So I'm told that new teacher has come, and he's here to take you through mathematics. Apparently, he's also the basketball coach.
So the interest came there?
No, it didn't even come from there. And this guy he didn't like me. I'm sorry. He didn't like me. Yeah, of course. Mathematics, I was poor in mathematics.
Not many athletes do that.
Yes, sure. And I've always challenged my players. I didn't like mathematics. But then it gets to a point, season is on now. He has his first team. He doesn't his.
So that means like after teaching you the second time in Asia.
That's so Form 2. We're in Form 3. Form 3 now.
So Form 2. What about Form 2?
Form 2, the experience was, of course, we went to Friends School Kamsinga, Chesamis Boys. They beat us hands down, nothing much. But then, of course, our coach then, Umawere, was a deputy principal. He had very many responsibilities. So once in a while, he could come, supervise us, coach us, but he didn't have enough time to give us the tactics, the basics, inspiration to move on. But of course, his authority spoke a lot, and we were a force to reckon with. So by the time I was going to Form 3, then Mr. Wanyama comes. So
that means he learned his basics, fundamentals on how to do movements, the basketball, dribbling. You did all that in Form 2?
Form 2 was scratch. Yeah.
Right.
Form 2 scrimmage in a way that, of course, there is somebody who knows basketball. There's somebody who's from Nairobi. There's somebody who has played basketball somewhere. They're coming, they're playing. They're like, we Form 1, we fanya hivi. We Form 1, songeni huku. And then lay up. The big boys, we are doing this. So I didn't have much time even in Form 2, where I learned basketball in Form 3.
All right.
So now
Form
this,
3 is where you took basketball seriously.
I didn't have an option. The moment I was told, boss, to the court, I don't want you to go anywhere.
So basketball, but then it was something was mandatory, isn't it?
Yeah, and then of course I had oratory skills. I had leadership skills. I've played martial arts. I've done taekwondo. Of course, the discipline was there.
Jesus.
So I was.
Before we continue, how many disciplines? How many sport activities were you doing in high school?
No, in high school I only played basketball. I did basketball. I did drama. And I didn't know I had a passion in drama until our house won, and I was the main character.
So you're a man guy.
Yeah. So what happened is I was when I came to high school, I of course catching up, settling in. It wasn't easy. So people could bully you and do 1, 2, 3. So there's a once prefect who came and I hit him hard. I was almost being suspended.
I know what Iceland.
Yeah. For sure.
Utajuaje?
I hit him up and I was like, hey, Form 1 amepiga Tyson, and I'm like, hey, Form 1 amepiga Tyson. Tyson, really? Yeah. So what happened? I was, of course, ninyoroshwa kidogo, nikawekwa kwa line, namna hii. But since then, I just was calm. I took my responsibilities seriously. My academic responsibilities, my duties as a Form 1, sijui kuosha dorm, sijui kufanya nini, clean DH, keeping time. That one had to be on time.
Everything has to be on time.
Yes. So what happened is when now I took basketball seriously, because now it had become my passion. For sure, yeah. And the big boys were like, uniform 1. So they were like, mkienda trip, mkienda funky, mnachujwa or something. And then sasa Form 1 unakaa hapo unahurumisha. Sasa wewe ndio unaonekana utachaguliwa ama uchaguliwe, wewe ukuwe ball boy ama water boy or something. Maybe I was too dark or too ugly to fall up in that category. But I made sure that in Form 3 I'll have to fight for my place. Yeah. So in Form 3 when Mr. Wanyama came, he was teaching.
So Mr. Wanyama came in Form 3 when we
were going to Form 3. No,
when you were Form 2 going to
Form 3. Yeah, that was third term. Yeah,
so
of which now Form 2 had already gone. I didn't. We participated. I think we lost at the district level. Na ikiisha ni hivyo. So previously what used to happen, mkitoka bake term 1, either unacheza futa ama unacheza handball ama uko athletics or something. Unashika. And then now during your time inaanza inter-houses, inter-classes drama or something like that, so that they can scout the talents for drama na vitu kama hizo. So I threw myself in drama. And the deputy principal,
so
he was a
before I continue, I also participated in drama, but